Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel Underdog Views, and I watched After School Lunch Special 2 Sloppy Seconds. This, like the movie said, this is the sequel to the movie that we watched yesterday from Hodge Bob Productions. For some reason I enjoyed this one a bit more than last movie. I don't know why, but I just did. Before we start, thank you very much for subscribing, number 73. Yes, 73 subscribers, holy fucking shit. We're getting there, Jesus, it really means a lot, you know. 73 subscribers, holy shit. Also, Wick, tomorrow I'm gonna probably going live. Not in this channel, not on my third channel, not on my second channel, Underdog Eats. I'm going to go live. Link down below in the description. I'm probably going to cook something. So, well, I'm going to cook something, otherwise I'm not going live. It's a new recipe that I want to try out. So, why not just doing it live? We're doing it live! So, yeah. First I'm going to show you the video, you know, from which one where I found the recipe. I found on YouTube, so yeah, I'm going to show you the video. Obviously gonna give a shout out to, you know, the channel and all, and then we're gonna make it ourselves. Well, I'm gonna make it, and hopefully it's gonna be tasty, and obviously I'm gonna add some hot sauce because it needs to be some spicy. And instead of one ingredient, we're gonna do another ingredient, but it doesn't really matter. It's still protein. It's still the same thing, only a different kind. That said, I'm gonna leave that because we're gonna start with the movie. First of all, big shout out to Hodge Bob Productions for, you know, making all these movies. Thursday and Friday, I think. Well, definitely Thursday, but maybe also Friday. We're gonna continue with their movies. Tomorrow we're gonna take a break. We're gonna watch The Northman, the movie, but that one is 2.5 hours, something like that. So we're only gonna watch that one and the Twilight Zone episodes. So now to the movie. We see. Well, first of all, we have what I told you yesterday, the guy on the toilet, looking around, and then Earthbook Productions, in the toilet. But we see the guy in the fat suit from yesterday, sitting in the chair with his mother dead next to him. He's still a bit pukey. The guy who ate the fly burger from with the box with his mother yesterday with the fly bit. He sees his mom and he's from, "Mom, you're dead? Who's gonna feed me food? Really? That's the first thing? Who's gonna feed me food?" Jeez. Then we see a guy outside and he's wearing a bulletproof vest, and there's blue and red lights shining in his face. First blue, then red, and blue, then red. It's cops, and he's talking to the camera, directly to the camera, and it's a spoof on the movie, not the movie, but the show Cops. But this time it's the show Fuzz with double Z or Z, whatever you want to call it. So he's talking to the camera, and then he says something, and he walks through the door. He kicks it in, and we hear from inside, "What the hell?" And the police says, "We're here to rescue you," and then he walks up to the guy, and oh, and then we see who the guy is who yelled it. It's the fat guy from the beginning, from before we saw the police, and apparently he was eating his mother. But we're gonna leave it at that, because if you want to know what's going to next, watch the movie yourself. You can Jesus Christ, what is this? You can find the movie on fawesome.tv, or probably also on their YouTube channel, Hochpa Productions, which I'm gonna leave a link down below in the comment section. Fawesome.tv, that is FAWESOME.tv, and you can find the movie there. You can also find the prequel, after school lunch special, and also Babezilla 2, Mega Babezilla, Babezilla versus the Super Skanks, or yeah, I think that one, and maybe even the first one, Babezilla versus the Zombie Horde, Horde, with WH, which is the first one. Then you have Mecha Babezilla, and there's also a third Babezilla coming, Babezilla and the Thirds of Uranus, which I'm very excited for. There's also coming Orgy of the Dead, Blood Orgy, something like that, which is a sequel to an older movie, which they don't, not their movie, but an older one, which they gonna make a sequel to, which we're also gonna do both of them, but we're gonna do the first one after the sequel has come out, because we're gonna watch them back to back. That said, there were my English doesn't work today. In this movie there were more boobs than in the first one. We also had Stephanie Hunt in this movie, which was actually nice to see her back. Stephanie Hunt played Babezilla in both Babezilla movies. But it was nice to see her again, actually. This movie also was just like the first one. It's more skit based, not scat. There was some scat jokes in this, but it's skit based, There was one very funny scene in this. There was an alien in this, and he saw an ape with boobs. It was just a woman in an ape suit, with the chest open and her boobs exposed, all dangling and all, with ape color mask on, and we saw probably a guy dressed as an alien. Well, it was a guy because he was flat, or it was a woman with no boobs, but a woman who was flat chested, but I'm going on it, but say it was a guy, So we saw a guy with an alien mask on, and when he saw it, he was like, but because of the mask, the mask went, so that was, it was sucked in, sucked out. That was very funny to see. Overall, this movie was pretty alright. It was better than the first one, in my opinion, and kind of more funny. We had also some throwback characters like the is the lindworm, the tapeworm, tapeworm, it's tapeworm, different worm, tapeworm. Tapeworm was made a comeback to this in this movie, which was nice to see him also make a cameo. Um, like I said, Stephanie Hunt, who played Babesilla, made a comeback, in the movie. Both very fun to see. But I'm also gonna leave it at that, because if you want to really know what's gonna happen next in the movie and want to support Hodgepop Productions, watch the movie, buy. I think they have also physical copies, like DVDs. So buy the merch. Subscribe to the channel. Very important. Subscribe to the channel. Watch every video that they have. If there's a movie coming out or a short film, watch it and support them. Leave likes, leave some comments on the videos that you love it. Follow them on Facebook. They probably also have something on Instagram, maybe, I don't know, or some other platforms like Patreon, I don't know. But I know that they have a Facebook page, so follow them on Facebook. Share their videos, obviously share their videos, give them more exposure, and leave likes, recommend the good low budget movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, come to Discord, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Northman, and otherwise later for the Twilight Zone season 3 episode 6. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on my second channel when I'm going live. So if you want to see me live, talk to me. Maybe discussing a bit of movies while I'm cooking, who knows. Come join me live. I don't know how late I'm going live. So subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know I'm going live. And then you can turn off your notifications if you want, but why not? But I'm gonna leave it at that and see you guys next time. Bye. Before I forget, the movie gets a high 3, low 4 because it was alright. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.